We'll start off with updates on our grant application and funding sources from Catherine.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There's one new application which I'll hold off on discussing because it's further down on the agenda, but I just wanted to use this as an opportunity to just update the board and the public on where we stand on our total grants secured. So through this month, the township's secured a total of $11,773,713 total from approximately 30 grant funding sources, which is significant.
It's great. Good job by everybody on that. Except the Michael Baker proposal for final engineering design for the Sydney Mill Trail extension not to exceed $299,786.
Can I stop you there?
Yes, you can.
And I wanted to ask Catherine where we are with that project, and I guess Zach.
Yeah, so this is good news to see the final design on here. The preliminary design is just wrapping up now, so this is phase 2 of the project, which will get us to construction after this is done. So this is a big number, but I'll just want to remind the board too that a good portion of this is included in a GTRP grant that the township was awarded, so that included preliminary and final engineering costs. So half of this is reimbursed through that program.
So this cost is in addition to the initial,
preliminary design cost,
which was around 100K. Was it?
Roughly, yes. Yeah, I can get you the specific number.
That's fine. You don't need to do that. But so we're looking at 400 plus K just for the engineer design.
It does say engineering design, but it includes like about 25 different tasks. So things related to all of our permitting. There's structural engineering that goes into this. It's very extensive what goes into it. So it's not just preparing plans. There's a lot of other coordination work that's going into this.
To be almost shovel ready.
To be out to bid.
Out to bid by?
We hope the project will be complete in 2026.
Okay.
Steve, if you could give us an update on the Spring Ridge and Balderson agreement of sale.
Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, in the, I'll say, continued good news department, these properties are located on Phoenixville Pike. They're located across from the Great Valley High School and Middle School, and they are roughly 140 acres. Represent almost all wooded hillside, primarily in East Whiteland Township, some in Charlestown Township. And many people have worked many years to get these properties under agreement. And thank you to the efforts of Bernadette Kearney and Catherine Ricardo in this room. There's actually too many people to mention, but the properties are now under agreements of sale. There's lots of talking that's been going on for years and lots of work and more work to come. But anyway, these properties, if we can actually get them to the settlement table, which I'm confident that we will be a tremendous asset to the township, in that there's nothing like them in our township. Again, to have 140 acres of wooded hillside with old, I guess they're logging roads on the property. You basically have ready-made network of an extensive ready-made network of trails that will become available to the community. So it's very exciting, and again, I do want to publicly thank Bernadette and Catherine for all their hard work to bring it to this point.
Steve, the board want to thank everyone involved with it as well. I know it's been a long process, but thank you. Well worth it. Chris, you're still up on the new technology of dronage.
So the dronage we've been playing around with for a couple of years, but the more I see incidents on TV and, you know, the importance of drones and how they can keep police officers and victims and citizens either away from a crime scene or there are just a million purposes. You have silver alerts, an elderly person is missing, we can throw them out. If there's a child missing, there's just a million reasons why now, as well as for community events. If you're having a community night out or concerts, we can get pictures overhead, and it's just gotten to the point where they're very affordable, they're very helpful, and I think it's a tool that we should be able to have at this point. And it would be for every department here, so I'm going to charge them rent for it. So they don't know that yet, but seriously, like, everyone will be able to use it. The fire department, codes, as well as public works, for any time, if you have to get somewhere, if you have to go up and look in a woods that you can't really get to, or you would have to crawl through poison ivy and everything. Just a lot of uses for it. We have 2 people going to school. That was the rush to get it in on today's meeting, because the school is next week. So it's going to be in 2 different, it's a 3-day school. We had 2 officers that are interested. They'll go to the school, and once they get out of there, they'll be eligible to apply for a pilot's license to fly these. So we'll do that, and then we'll add on things as it goes along to be able to we want to be able to take night pictures immediately. So that's a big thing, to have infrared ability.
We have our drone yet?
No.
I didn't think so, yeah.
Some of the reason is because at the school, they're going to tell us like what we need, what we don't need, and how we can start out and get better from there.
Any idea of the price range ultimately? It can't be cheap with infrared.
We're hoping to keep it under like $10,000, which is not much, because a few years ago they were like 40, 50,000 for something like we're looking at.
Yes, if you'd like to make a
I
motion.
would love to make a motion to send 2 of our finest to a drone usage training seminar.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And passes.
Thank you.